Your daily hour with
Yeah!
Hey everybody!
It's the program!
We're on TV!
Once again!
Once a day.
Every day!
We turn on the machine.
And we start talking!
For an hour!
Yeah! Look at that, we're doing it. We're here on the couch again. And we are here every day. You can see it again. Today is Tuesday.
Did we ever leave the couch?
Have we been here the whole time, viewers? Maybe we have. Have you been on your
Maybe I
couch?
can be animatronic. Hopefully. Maybe not.
Maybe you're at home on your couch and our couches are facing each other. This couch and your couch, like as if you were having like a couch meeting or something. I had a room like that one time. It was like I think I called it like the clubhouse or something. It was just like, I think I put a couple of couches in the hallway and then they faced each other. And then we had to face people. Like, you sit on this couch, I'm gonna sit on this couch, and we're gonna socialize. We're gonna socialize. We're interacting right now. That's right. So maybe we're doing that right now, except for it's kind of a one-way interaction if you're sitting on your couch and we're on this couch, because we're talking to you and we can't hear you unless you call the number up there. But we're in the past anyway, so you can call us, but we're not gonna hear you for a week. How are you doing, Carl?
I'm alright. It's pretty cold out there today.
It is. It's getting to it.
Yeah.
It's the season.
Yeah.
People keep telling me that it's cold today, but you know, I go outside too, and it's November. It's time for it.
Well, yeah, it's time for it. I think Dan was more bothered by the cold as we were walking home last night, rather than me. I do have a long sleeve thermal underwear on right now, and I just put it on because it's 28 degrees.
Ooh, cold.
Or if it's not 28 degrees right now, it will be at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning.
That cold, huh?
Yeah, it was that temperature that time this morning and or last night, depending on how your concept of time works within your mind. You go to bed and then it's morning when you get up, rather
That's
than...
what I think.
Yeah. It's really, it's environmentally, it's probably normal for this kind of weather, but on another level, it's pretty crazy to endure that, with short sleeve shirts and
Oh, you gotta dress appropriately, but
yeah.
I think it's the correct weather.
Well, as long as I keep on walking myself, I walked here today because I was having car troubles.
Oh no, you were gonna drive?
Well, I'd driven to Lacey to carpool and up to SeaTac. This is that time of the day of the month for me to do that. It's the first Tuesday of the month. I just do this, because this is part of my schedule. One of the people was talking at this meeting today, was about advocating for your rights, even if you have like a special needs dog, that is like assisting you. Some people, and I relayed this to her, within the meeting, that some people are just like denying you entrance into like churches or whatever. Not everyone.
Let me into church.
Yeah, not everyone is clear about where the boundaries lie. Transit officials. Some people are like, your dog can't come on, but hey, my dog is potty trained. Well, we don't care. It's that kind of dynamic that we're trying to get to the Washington State Legislature to pass bills and whatnot to enhance the lives primarily with people with disabilities, but in the end, it's going to help everyone out. If everyone is accepted, then maybe all of humanity can just kind of inch its way closer to wherever it's going. But it was really ironic for me. Hopefully I'm using the word irony in the correct term now. I was driven
Well,
from.
think before you say it. Is it or not? Is it?
I think it is.
All right. Okay.
I think it is, but that's my litmus test. You have your own litmus test.
What's the litmus test?
Well, that's like a test. Putting paper into pH, acidic or alkaline water, and it turns pink or.
I never heard of that before. It's like some kind of science thing.
Yeah,
litmus?
yeah. Well, I'm not a chemist.
Measuring acidity.
Yes, I'm not chemist at all. But anyway, I was driven up to SeaTac in a Honda that was a hybrid. And it was like, wow, this vehicle is really cool. It's got all these.
It's a future car.
Yeah, it's got like a Knight Rider,
dials?
not Knight Rider, like odometer. Give you the numbers of your speed mileage instead of like this gauge or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really amazing because I was like. I've ridden in hybrid cars before, but this was kind of like somewhat profound to me. That I could barely get my car over there until I was like I have a battery pack with alligator clips to charge at the car battery terminals, and it charges up at home. It's charging up right now. And I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to make it. I need to call, some location by, like 9:30. Of course, I arrived there right on time. Basically, I got this Clark Kent, Peter Parker, or timing, or
You mean
yeah.
You're late?
Peter Kent, Clark Parker. That's what I meant to say.
you're late for things? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No, I'm sometimes I'm late for things, and I know I kind of mixed up. It's really Clark Kent and Peter Parker, but not Clark Parker and Peter Kent. But anyway, yeah, I'm like sometimes everyone probably knows this. If you've got too much on your schedule, then you're kind of like schedule like breaks apart and you're like late for stuff rather than on time. Yeah, but I was able to do everything that I wanted to do today, except for going to a support group. But yeah, it's better code. And
You're gonna lose your support. You're gonna fall through the cracks.
oh well, actually, the some of the people are not showing up. So whether or not I'm it
fell through the
might
cracks.
already happened.
Those people fell through the cracks.
So, but yeah, it's. I'm sure it's all good.
They need your support.
Well, I keep on going there, for like, a couple of weeks or a couple of months, and the people that show up have been declining. So.
Or are they getting? Maybe they're getting better. They no longer need your support.
Well, sure.
They've
but
recovered.
I don't know that humanity is quite that black and white. There are like lots of shades of gray, and people can go backwards and forwards and up and down and to the left and to the right. I don't know. But anyway.
Diagonally?
Yeah, diagonally. But hey, it's going to be 28 degrees out there. But, for those of you out there, you're like, oh, this is fine. It's raining now.
Better bundle.
Yeah. For you people in the past, but...
Are you bundled?
Yeah. Like I said, as long as I keep on walking, I can have somewhat of a decent body temperature. Sure. I didn't want to, put on the jumper alligator clips on the battery terminal outside, when it's like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Good.
That's kind of crazy. I would just rather walk and solve those problems during daylight hours.
I'm trying to visualize the future.
Yeah. Well, what we're doing right now is we're writing the number on our hands between 1 and 6, and we roll 6 dice throughout the consecutive duration of the program, and whoever chooses the number that is written on your hand or your fist or the back of your hand or your palm, you win at the end of the game. It's a game that you can play at home and we can play at here.
Get a pen up, viewers. Do the game. Duber games. Here we go. Carl's going to roll the dice. He's setting it up here. We got some voicemails. The first voicemail we got is from Freddie, the producer. Uh-oh. Carl's not watching the TV. How do you not watch the TV? What are you looking at this whole time? He's just like staring at the wall. Like he doesn't multitask that well. He says. You need some help? He's not multitasking too well. Here's the message anyway.
Hey program, it's Freddie. I guess I missed your call. Well, I'm calling you back. Let's try again. Hopefully it works this time. Hopefully I don't miss it. I think it was my phone was even like in my pocket. I don't know how it happened. Sorry. Oh, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Don't be sorry. It's all fine.
Good on you for catching yourself, Freddie.
Good on you now.
I rolled a 1 and I have a 6 on my hand.
I have a 2. I lost.
So the trailer comes around and smashes Kenny like a bug. So the trailer comes around and smashes okay. The story goes like this. Kenny, well, he wakes up 30 minutes later. Take 2 aspirin and call the doctor in the morning. He wakes up 30 minutes later, his guts are so fucking on fucking fire that fucking there ain't fucking nothing he can do to fucking even barely think. So Kenny, his balls are on fire too, boy. It's like a fireworks show, but there ain't no fire. So Kenny, he starts heading to the hospital to talk to Dr. Dan. Now, he goes and crawls out to the car, crawls up in the car, kind of like Mr. Ginsu used to do. Crawl everywhere, and pain just dripping from every freaking bead of sweat that fucking drops off of you. So Kenny crawls into his car, see, and then he freaking starts driving down the road because he's on his way to the dock. Ring, 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 ring. What the hell? What the fuck is going on? Oh, that's my fucking cell phone. Ring, ring. Oh, my cell phone going off. Holy fuck. I'm on my way to the doctor 'cause my balls are burning off and I feel like they're gonna fucking set on fire any second. Holy fuck. He picks up the cell phone and looks at it, accidentally swerving into the other lane. While he's looking at his cell phone, he slams head on into a fucking semi full of fucking sheet metal and cars and just, what do you call that? Aluminum, what is that? Recyclables. So he slams into a truck, head on into a semi-truck full of recyclables. The trailer comes around, falls on top, smashes Kenny, and smashes Kenny like a bug. Blood everywhere. Only Kenny's cell phone survives. And when they take the information off the cell phone, they find out that Kenny answered the phone the second he had the accident. Oh, boy. What a fuck job. So, now, Carl, he's like, oh, God, my finger hurts. Oh, I gotta go to the doc. So, I can't stand it no more, he says. I can't stand the pain no more. I gotta go to the doc. So he walks out to the car, goes, steps over the banana peel he slipped on the first time, and walks past the old wood chipper still running. So he shuts it off and gets in the car and starts heading to the old hospital. Talk to Dr. Dan. Well, he's on the way to the hospital and ring, 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 ring. What the fuck? My finger hurt so bad. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a cell phone? Holy sheep shit jambalaya. Fucking, and I got only one fucking hand. That's fucking great. Well, fucking, he reached over with his one good hand, and he fucking grabs the cell phone, and while he's looking at it, he swerves into the other lane, smashing into a little teeny Honda, killing the fucking people inside, which was like a little girl, her little brother, her mother, and her father. They all die instantly because they're nervous fuck, because he's driving a big old fucking truck. Carl was. So now Carl's fucked. Carl's sitting there going, oh my fucking God. So he runs out there and without looking, somebody drove right through the fucking accident site because they couldn't slow down in time and they run Carl over. Oh, fucking now Carl's dead, people are dead, the only people... You know, I just called you and the corn fucking answering machine didn't answer. What the fuck is that over? So anyway, Carl, he gets fucking run over by the person that can't stop because he's running across the road to look at people he just killed. And because he just answered his cell phone while he was driving, and he took his eyes off the fucking road. So the guy runs and fucking over Carl deader than a doornail. He's fucking smeared all over the road, and the guy keeps driving on. Didn't even see Carl, because Carl came out of nowhere, and the guy was looking at his cell phone. And he didn't even know what the fuck happened. He didn't even see no accident. He just went driving around.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now it's info time.
or somewhere around the point of ring ring and what the fuck and holy shit and oh my god. So Freddy, he reaches over, grabs the phone, and while he's looking at the phone, he swerves. And he grabs the phone and he's looking at it, hits the fucking green button and hits a telephone pole. Ammo! Getting ejected from the car. And another car coming the other way, because he got ejected, got thrown into the street, and the other car coming the other way runs him over, and because they're checking their cell phone, because they got some sort of phone call, they just ran him over and thought, whoa, hit that big old speed bump again. Hit a speed bump. They goddamn putting speed bumps in goddamn fucking roads, stupid fuckers. He don't care because he's on his way to deliver some drugs or something, okay? Might have been me. So anyway, so he dead his doornail and somebody just drove him the fuck over and so he's dead. Freddy's dead. I'm sorry, Freddy. That hurt me, but them people didn't want to cooperate with me and finish the story for me, so I'm finishing this fucker, and I'm getting it done with quickness, see? So, who do we got left, motherfucker? Oh, that bird motherfucker. Ha! Ha! Bird, he gets up. What the fuck was wrong with Bird? Oh, shit. Fuck! Oh my god, Bird had something fucking wrong with him. Oh shit. I'm gonna... Fuck. Bird, what the fuck did I do? What happened to Bird? Oh, I wish I had them papers. I'm laying in bed and I got them papers over on the other side of the room, of course. Fuck. Come on. What happened to Bird? So Bird, he's in pain. He starts driving to the hospital because he can't wait till tomorrow. So he's going to go talk to Dr. Dan. So fucking into the car he gets. His Corvette. So he's like, I got my vet. Got it. Okay, Bird with his fucking cut on his hand because he was eating steak and something else in the middle of the fucking night. A bacon, must have been steak and bacon, right? So he had a midnight snack. So he's acting like Mr. Ginsu, cutting his steak with a freaking steak knife right in front of his face while he's taking a bite of it. Alright? So you don't have to rip it and get the meat stuck in his teeth. So he's cutting on that fucker and he slices, well, yeah, you already know, he slices his fucking hand. I just had to look it up. So anyway, fucking Bird, he gets in your Corvette. My hand hurts so bad, it's fucking getting all infected and shit. He stuffs her in first gear and does a burn off. And he stuffs her in second gear. And he comes up to the stop sign and screech. Ring, 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 ring. And he stuffs in first gear. Ring, ring. Oh, he stuffs in the second gear. Ring, ring. Oh, he goes to answer the phone. Whoa! He's doing a burn off and answering the phone and trying to get to the hospital. His hand hurts so fucking bad and it's turning red and getting infected. So, Bird's in the middle of doing his burn off with his fucking Corvette, just wanting to get somewhere quick. His hand hurts so bad, he's answering the phone and looking at the phone, seeing it's Dr. Dan. Woohoo! It's Dr. Dan. Bam! He runs into a semi full of gasoline, and the whole thing smack dab catches on fire. Holy fuck. It's on fire. He's going to meet his maker. The truck driver, he gets out and runs like a motherfucker, and his feet are on fire, but he somehow runs over to somebody's little wading pool, and some little kid out there, and jumps in it, and the little kid's like, whoa, that's fucked up. You was on fire, and your truck's on fire, motherfucker. What the fuck do you think you're doing with your truck on fire? Oh. Meanwhile, a couple years later, whenever Thurston County gets around fucking actually figuring out what the fuck happened, because they're like so bright and shit. Yeah. So, while they get around figuring out what the frick's going down, they decide to call Dr. Dan and say, hey, Dr. Dan, did you call Kenny or Freddie or Bird or Carl on such and such a day way back when, fucking way back whenever, because everybody forgot everything, I'm sure, by now, because we're so fucking slow, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We would like to see if you can remember anything about something that happened like years ago, and so, but since you can't, we're gonna get a search warrant for your fucking bullshit. We don't care if the search warrant's any good, because we're Thurston County, see? So, oh, we got your phone records, and it says you called such and such. Oh, did I? Well, I guess I did, because I guess Kenny, yeah, he called me, said, oh, he said his balls was on fire, and his guts were on fire. I told him to take 2 aspirin, call me in the morning. What's wrong with that? That's like what any doctor would do. I mean, fuck. Just because you're in pain don't mean shit to me. That's like, don't skin off my nose, I ain't in pain. So fucking fuck yourself. And, so the detective from old Thurston County, he's like, well, that's kind of bullshit, don't you think? You called him and he got in a wreck, killed somebody, killed his family, whole fucking family, and fucking, we think you're at fault for calling him while he was on the road, see? You knew he would be on the road coming to you because he's fucked up. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, yes, you did, because what else are they going to do? 2 aspirin ain't going to do that shit. Oh, what do you mean? I'm the doctor. You ain't the doctor. Oh, we're the doctor. Yeah, we did that drug bust way back when, and we took all that plants, which means we're the doctor. We fuck with people's prescriptions, everything. We do anything we want when we have a fucking search warrant. Okay? So, yeah, we're a bunch of assholes. So, okie doke. So, Dr. Dan's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to get me a lawyer or something. Oh. So, the detective's like, well, I guess, yeah, you should probably go get a lawyer. You know, because we're going to charge you with what he did. We don't care if you did it or he did it. You're getting charged with it because it's your fucking fault. Right? Right? It's your fucking fault. Do you get that? He did it and it's your fault. So that's the way we're fucking doing things around here. You fucking get that, you little stupid son of a bitch, Doc? I'm a Thurston fucking county detective. I do what I fucking want, anytime I want, when I want, where I want. You don't even fucking know. I make the law, motherfucker. You stupid fuck. Doc? Okay, Doc. You go get yourself a lawyer then. We'll see how this fucker ends. Okay, 'cause I got a prosecuting attorney fucking tell any lie I tell him to, and then fucking the judge will only see what we show him, not what you show him, because you can't get to him. You can't get to the judge, see? Only we can. Don't you understand? I'm trying to save you a bunch of money here. You just plead guilty. And we'll fucking give you only 5 years. Okay? So, Dr. Dan's thinking about this. Over the radio, the cops' radio comes, hey, we got a thing where another accident happened, and this guy named Carl, he just ran into somebody, killed somebody, and on his cell phone was Dr. Dan's phone number. And it was active during the time the accident happened. Holy shit! I'm right here right now. I'm at Dr. Dan's office, says the detective. And holy fuck, Dr. Dan's hearing this going, oh my God, I'm fucked now. Two of my patients killed somebody while getting a message, or while trying to answer the phone while I'm trying to call them back, see what the fuck's going on with their medical condition. Holy fuck. Dr. Dan's about, Jesus shit, Dr. Dan's big old squirt, big old and squirty squirt, yeah, squirt for good reason. Hershey squirt, it's coming, boys. And they know what they're doing. So anyway, what the fuck? Oh God, I gotta take smoke. I gotta get smoke. Maybe I can roll a smoke and talk at the same time. Is that all right? So anyway, Dr. Dan, he's shitting his pants. He's freaking. Where's my cigarettes go? He's shitting his pants. Yep. I would say Dr. Dan is shitting his pants right now because his beads of sweat are coming off of his brow. And he's being charged with 2 counts of calling people while they're driving and now it's his fault that somebody else got killed because he called somebody while they were driving on the way to his office. And even though he told them to call him in the morning, that wasn't really recorded. So nobody really knows because of doctor-patient confidentiality. Nobody really knows what he said. So, and because doctors don't like phones in their offices and shit. Not that that was going to matter when fucking Kenny come over. Kenny's a little freaking... But it don't matter because Kenny died. So whatever Kenny was going to do doesn't matter no more. So Kenny's dead, though. Okay, so Kenny dead, Freddie dead, Carl dead, Bird dead. Uh-oh. But nobody knows this except for... Nobody even knows this all because, except for Dr. Dan, he called everyone because he's a good doctor, see? He's trying to do the right thing. Trying to call his patients and make sure they're all right. Make sure nothing else went wrong. But his timing was bad. So, timing. Let's talk about that. Dr. Dan, he's like, oh, fuck you, man. I don't even fucking know what you're talking about. I called Carl. Oh, now you're fucking, you admitted to something, and now you're fucked, Dr. Dan. Oops, that was your first mistake. Go ahead and admit something without a lawyer present there, Dr. Dan. You're a fucking idiot. You need a lawyer. You need $50,000 to have a lawyer, especially a lawyer You see, they got this thing where you ain't the first motherfucker alive, see? There's been other people before you. You're an ignorant fuck, and you need $100,000. Don't be spending that on no house. That's your lawyers. That's for your lawyer, see? Yeah, that's just for walking down the street money. And that's for your lawyer for walking down the street money, see? Once you have $100,000, you're okay to walk down the street. But if you ain't fucking there, you shouldn't walk down the street. You get stopped by Johnny Law, and then you need a lawyer, and then the lawyer's going to need to spend $100,000 on the lawyer so that you can get you to be innocent. Otherwise, you're taking a plea deal because you ain't got the money, and nobody's going to give you the money, and nobody's going to put your house up for your ass. I mean, you're silly. You got to have your $100,000 ready, and then you go ahead and walk down the street. So anyway, Dr. Dan, he's like, fuck, I ain't got my $100,000. I only got, like, not $100,000. Holy fuck. I need a lawyer, said Dr. Dan. Well, in comes the next call before he has a chance to say another word. Oh, hey, we got this guy over here. His name's Freddie, and on his cell phones is Dr. Dan's office, and looked like he was answering a phone call from Dr. Dan while he freaking got in a wreck. So, yep. Well, I happen to be sitting here right at Dr. Dan's office as detective, and Dr. Dan sitting here listening to this, and he about shits his pants again. The detective says, you might want to go change your drawers, son, because it's getting smelly in here. All I can smell is shit. So, Dr. Dan excuses himself for a few minutes, goes, wipes his ass off, and fucking changes his drawers, changes his pants, and comes back into the room. He says, okay, I'm ready to talk about this now. Just thanks for changing your drawers, man, 'cause you getting stanky. I smelled stink all over. I smelled the stink, and I couldn't tell if it was the stink of you or the stink of your lies. And fucking the Dr. Dan's like, well, what do I got to lie about? I'm just a doctor sitting here at my office doing my bullshit that I do. I'm just a good old boy. You can't touch me. I'm a doctor. But you know that? Copper. So, yes, Dr. Dan, did you call Carl? Yes, I did. So, there you go. You just confessed. Okay, so, now you called Carl in order to get him to swerve. Pick up his phone and swerve at the wrong time, and, you know, he got in a wreck. Did you know that? Oh, are you serious? He killed people. Yep. And then he got killed. We don't know who killed him because that guy must have took off or something. Because all we saw was skid marks and then burn-off marks. And we don't know what the fuck. So, anyway.
9, 8, 7,
Yeah.
6,
So that's the way it is. So,
3,
1.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The like flash of us.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah.
Hello. It's a promo for your daily hour with me. It's coming up this this day that you're watching. It's gonna be on tonight, 11:30.
Today we're talking about Mr. Ginsu's message story from yesterday, and
Yeah, you're watching that maybe now if you're watching at 11:30 from last. Oh,
And maybe I joined the board of directors.
oh yeah,
Board of Directors.
Carl's gonna be on the board.
vote for Carl
Tune in at 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on TCTV Channel 22.
every night.
And day.
Then the detective gets another phone call. Hey, we got another accident. This bird dude wrecked his Corvette in some sort of freaking fuel truck. Burned everything, the whole fucking intersection burnt. And the only thing left was his cell phone off to the side. We found it off to the side in the ditch. Well, how about that? It had Dr. Dan's freaking phone number on it, and he was answering the phone for Dr. Dan when he killed everybody. Killed himself. The other guy, I guess the truck driver, he ran out and fucking put his feet in some little kid's swimming pool, put his feet out, his fire out, and, yeah, that's what happened, dude. That's what we got. So, the detective said, did you call that other guy, Bird? Did you call Bird? Oh, Dr. Dan, yes, I called Bird. Oh, shit. Dr. Dan just admitted guilt to another fucking deal. So, anyway, admit that guilt, Dr. Dan. Just don't shut your mouth. Don't say, can I have a lawyer? Because I don't want to say one fucking more word until I have a lawyer. I mean, I can tell you the truth, which is I didn't know it was admitting guilt. Well, so, Bird, I guess Bird's dead. Don't know need to talk about Bird no more, except for you bring him up, because he didn't want to participate anyway. See, none of them people ever wanted to participate, so I don't really give a fuck myself. Because if they wanted to participate, they would have fucking participated by fucking now. You know what I'm saying? This is Mr. Ginsu talking now, just, hey, if they want to participate, they participate, and then I wouldn't have to fucking participate myself, and fucking make everything all fucked up for everybody. But now everything's all fucked up, so here we are. Anyway, Dr. Dan, good Dr. Dan, like, oh, fuck, my life's a miserable mess now. I got this guy fucking Thurston County on me thinking my shit somehow stinks, and I don't know what the fuck to do. I ain't got money for a fucking lawyer, because goddamn, who would ever think to fucking need goddamn money for a fucking lawyer? I mean, I'm a good person. I don't need fucking money for a lawyer. Why would I need money for a lawyer? I mean, what the fuck? How in the fuck could that fucking happen? I mean, goddamn need insurance for that. Some kind of insurance for fucking dick whores fucking get over. Call it dick whore insurance. Some sort. Something like that. That's my new thing. I'm gonna do, Mr. Ginsu's gonna make dick whore insurance. And if people get fucked over, my dick whore insurance is gonna fucking cover them. But you're gonna have to have the dick whore insurance before you fucking get dick whored, because otherwise you're dick whore. You understand that? So that's my fucking new thing, my new kind of insurance. I'm gonna make it eventually. I don't know when, but I figure I should at some point. But that's only a stone thought in the middle of the story, so don't get your fucking hopes up anytime fucking soon. Although it's a good fucking thought, and I want it for my own, so if anybody ever makes money off it, you better give me fucking some sort of royalty, or I'm coming over there kicking your cunt. You understand that? So, okay, there's dick for insurance, and which is, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen, you're just getting dicked. Okay, so fucking, and then I'm the guy who's gonna pay for what you're getting dicked for, which is the $100,000 you ain't got. Okay, so you're getting dicked for it. I'm gonna be the guy to come to for the insurance eventually. Not yet. Not anytime even fucking soon. Well, so, bird. So, on that note about the dick for insurance, Dr. Dan could sure use some dick for insurance right about now, don't you think? Because he's getting dicked over. But that's only, it's not, well, I wouldn't consider it his fault, but that's not how other people consider it. It's fucking his fault. Now talking in other people's languages, it's your fucking fault, Dr. Dan. You called him and you know he was fucking sick and he was on his way to your place. How else would he not be sick and on his way to your place? Didn't you know he had fucking balls on fire? Do you have prudent? I don't know. Well, what's a prudent person going to say? Well, who's prudent? Who's prudent? The guy that eats prunes or the guy that frickin' don't eat prunes? I don't fucking know. I mean, it's one guy's word over another guy's word. I don't fucking know. Maybe we should frickin'... It's getting kind of confusing about now, but that's the way it's supposed to be, because otherwise the scam cannot be completed. Okay, so let's try to complete the scam now. Oh, Thurston County scamming me. Thurston County scamming you, Dr. Dan. What do? Well, you better get yourself a fucking lawyer. Oops, you're going to have a hard time getting a lawyer, because you ain't the first one in line. There's been somebody before you, Dr. Dan. Some actual asshole that actually did something that made it to where he actually needed a lawyer, and he went and had the lawyer that you wanted to call, right? The lawyer you wanted to call, we won't say those particular names at this point in time, because you can just imagine the name and then understand that it's already attached to something else. And that's hard to understand until I tell you this. If a lawyer has already fucking dealt with someone else, that means if a lawyer deals with me and I've paid him money, okay? You say, my name is Thurston County. So the lawyer in Thurston County has been there for a long fucking time because there's a county, right? So they've dealt with the lawyer before. So now, the lawyer, if he was to deal with you, he has, and you're against the county, right? Because you're like a defendant. Now, the lawyer's already worked for the county before, which means he would have a twisted sort of okay, imagine this. Ice cream swirly, right? An ice cream cone with chocolate swirled with vanilla. So now it's all swirled together, and it's an ice cream cone. They hand it to you, and now it's yours. It's one entity. It's all swirled together, okay? So that's what a lawyer has been paid by whomever that's already used the system, because they needed the system before. So they paid somebody before. That means the lawyer got paid by someone, okay? That'd be probably the county. Now, the county is like, well, we paid you before, okay? We ain't paying you right now, but we paid you before. So this guy that you're telling us that you're going to represent, we paid you before, right? So that means our money's in on you. That means you're in cahoots with us. Because we paid you. We gave you, like, money and stuff. And you know about us. You know some of our secrets that we told you through some sort of confidentiality. Now, you can't represent that guy because it would not represent our best interest, not because we're paying you right now, but because we paid you before, some other time before. Okay, so now Dr. Dan, he's like, fuck, I need a lawyer, and I need a lawyer right fucking now. No, we can't help you. Because we've already paid that lawyer before. Do you understand that? We paid him. We paid him money. We made him money. We're paying for his house, man. And that means he ain't gonna help you. He can't help you. Dr. Dan's like, are you fucking me? You're a lawyer that does what I need to do, and you can't help me because you've already helped the people that are fucking me over, and that's fucked. But that's the way it is. And if you can't understand that, you're going to jail. Okay? Because you're going to take a plea bargain. So, anyway, Dr. Dan, he's like, oh, fuck. I don't know what to do. Oh, we're going to have to take you to jail, Dr. Dan, says the detective. What? What? You gotta be kidding me, said Dr. Dan. You can't be charging me with killing all them people, because I only made a phone call from my office. Shut the fuck up, Dr. Dan. Quit admitting to things. Get a fucking lawyer. That's what Mr. Ginsu would say. Not that he's a lawyer, but he's almost on the same page. But not being on the same page, he yaps his hole anyway. Just like this story that we're telling. True, it may be true, it may not be true, but god dang if it ain't freaking a story the way I finger it. Alright? So, Dr. Dan, he's in a world of hurt. Don't you think? So, Dr. Dan's like, oh man, my back hurts too much to freaking think about this right now. I had patients I was gonna freaking help, and now they're all fucking dead, and then everybody else is dead because they're dead, and I called them. What the hell? How can that be my fucking fault? Well, because you dialed the fucking number, says the prosecuting attorney. And he's like, well, I did dial the fucking number. Oh, there you go. You just admitted guilt again, Dr. Dan. Holy fuck, are you kidding me? I need to fucking shut my mouth, said Dr. Dan. Oh, well, you should have thought of that a long time ago, Dr. Dan, says the prosecuting attorney. Judge says, jury says, you're guilty. Going to jail for freaking 10 years for either accessory or being in cahoots, murder. Just the fact that four times you called someone and 4 times someone died within 5 minutes. Oh my fucking God. You're fucking going down, bitch. That's what the prosecuting attorney said. I'll prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law, Dr. Dano. Yep, that's what I do. Because I'm an asshole. I prosecute you. So, Dr. Dan says, well, where am I going to get this money for a lawyer? To the prosecuting attorney, and the prosecuting attorney says, it's too fucking late. You should have asked your wife for the money. He says, man, I'm divorced. My wife's a cunt, and she wouldn't give me money because she's a fucking cunt. I mean, how else do you need to fucking understand what a bitches. You know? Whenever you act like you love me and then you don't, well, you're kind of a cunt. You know? That or you just a freaking hoe of some sort. So anyway, we're getting way off the fucking thing here. So, prosecuting attorney's like, hey, you can't get no money from your ex. You can't get no money from Mr. Ginsu because you ain't got none. And you got nobody. You got nothing. You have to take a plea deal. Holy fuck. Dan's like, plea deal? I have no money. I have no lawyer except for this court-appointed lawyer that freaking does whatever the court says, not what I tell him. You know, I tell him I'm innocent, and he says, no, the court says you're guilty, so you're just going to have to take a plea deal. Okay, so Dr. Dan getting all that bullshit talk by the bullshit lawyer, the bullshit and thing from the court that, you know, that's all bullshit, so, yeah, go ahead and get yourself a free lawyer, that'll help your ass out, help you get another couple years out of you, so, yep, that ought to do the trick. So, Dr. Dan said, okay, I'll take the plea deal. Okay, well, we're going to go to court in the next 5 minutes. We'll go to court because we're going to expedite your fucking situation. We're going to make it go through quick and easy just for TV and shit. So, okay, we're in the courtroom. Judge says, fuck. Well, judge didn't say fuck because they don't say fuck in the courtroom because that's fucking, you know, probably illegal unless it was my courtroom, then you could say fuck. But, though it ain't, though some other asswad courtroom, he said, Dr. Dan, I see what's going on here. I see you're kind of an asshole using the phone. So, the judge probably didn't say asshole or nothing, because judges probably don't say that unless they're off the bench, right? Because they're supposed to be prudent people, just sitting there judging, being judgeful, right? And they got little liars telling them what the fuck they want to tell them, and they're the only person who really gets access to the judge. So, not like Dr. Dan's going to get access to the judge, you understand me? So he says, okay, I take the plea deal. 10 years and fucking, oh God, prison. So he gets court, judge says, okay, Dr. Dan, I see what this is going down. The prosecuting attorney says he wants you 25 years to life. And Dr. Dan, what? I only have these 10 years. What? Shut the fuck up. You can't talk right now. I'll give you contempt of court if you don't shut your fucking hole. Oh, I better shut my hole before I get contempt of court. Okay. So now everything's all settled down. Judge says, okay, I sentence you to 25 years to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Dan, pretty disappointed at this point. And that's the end of the story.
Hell yeah, dog.